You don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. And no, I don't wanna be.
This is CryptoTube. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are looking at ENERGI. ENERGI has recently migrated to Gen 3, and this is a real coming of age for this project. Within Gen 3, we now have some major pieces of the puzzle coming together for this team, for this project, and we want to discuss these today and look at how they're going to impact things going forward. And if this is a currency that you actually like and you want to get your hands on, I do have a giveaway. Check the pinned comment down below and that will take you through to my Twitter, and you can get involved with a chance of winning some free ENERGI coins. Just before we dive in, I want to set the scene. So Gen 1 was ENERGI's proof of work phase. It then hard forked during Gen 2, and this took it over to a proof of stake consensus, and with that masternodes were born and also their treasury established, which is their, in essence, their war chest that has a self-funding mechanism in the block rewards, ensuring the active development of ENERGI. Now in Gen 3, we see a move over to an Ethereum-based code, and that means building on the programming language Solidity. And this means smart contracts are now enabled on the ENERGI platform. Anything that Ethereum can do can now be done on ENERGI. And when you back that up with proof of stake, masternodes, the treasury, their incubator, and also things like their inbuilt governance and their defense team, they do have a very robust blockchain. So it's quite an exciting time to be involved with this ENERGI project. Now in this Medium article, they talk about Gen 3 being all about user friendliness, and they put this kind of at the forefront of everything they've done for Generation 3. And the reason for this really is because if you want to be a cryptocurrency for the masses, you need to ensure onboarding new people is as easy and simple as possible. For people who've been in this a while, everything seems quite easy for us, you know. However, if you've got average Joe off the street, even setting up a wallet is pretty tricky and pretty technical. So they've really advanced this now with Generation 3, and we'll look at, for example, Nexus, which I think is a great hub, which just allows you to really control everything in the ENERGI system from one easy to use place. So that's kind of the mission that they outline on here. Then they go on to talk about the masternodes. This is obviously a really important part of ENERGI, but it says, as we know, setting them up can be intimidating, as can the management of nodes, you know, typing into the debug console, for example. So what they've done to make this more seamless and intuitive is have everything on this Nexus platform. So you can now manage your masternodes via Nexus, whereas before you needed to use a debug console and manage configuration files manually to set up your masternodes. The central hub makes it a one-time activity. So really simplifying that part of the actual ecosystem. Secondly, then with the masternodes, as we all know now, the actual collateral has dropped to a minimum of 1,000, and it goes up in increments of 1,000 up to a maximum masternode of 100,000 collateral. So this has a number of advantages here. It further democratizes the network, as you'll have more people able to run masternodes. It furthers decentralization as well, and on top of that, it makes ENERGI masternodes almost in reach of a lot more people. When they were 10,000 coin collaterals, it was like, I think around $16,000, $18,000 to run one, whereas now you've dropped that price. Today it's around $2,000. So a lot more people can now get involved, which is going to help with that democratization and decentralization. Also, they have a really cool feature, which means that there's an automated process that automatically increases your masternode collateral as soon as you accumulate enough coins to set the next one up. So for example, if I had 5,000 coin collateral node running, when I increase my rewards and the wallet then holds 6,000, it will automatically start running a 6,000 coin collateral masternode. So this further gamifies the increments and makes you want to continue boosting your collateral of your masternode. So that in turn should mean more coins locked and just kind of encourage people to really lock their coins away in a masternode. On top of this, you can also run these big masternodes up to 100,000 on one VPS only, so a cost saving as well. They talk about rethinking the crypto wallet with their Gen 3 update. So it says they know this is a challenge for the whole cryptocurrency industry, and we are doing their best to build a new and improved energy wallet for Gen 3. So it's web-based, much like My Crypto or My Ether wallet, and they've called it My Energy Wallet. So, for example, previously on the Gen 2 wallet, you were required to download the whole Energy blockchain. But with this new web-based and desktop My Energy wallet, you simply have to open it and you're good to go. So no synchronization, no more waiting. And now with the web-based wallet being designed for mobile viewing, you'll be able to use it on the go too. So this is going to make it super user-friendly, and having it mobile capable as well is going to really help draw in people who maybe are more inclined to do things on their mobile and not so much on a desktop. So lowers the barrier to entry to people. And if you think about third world countries, for example, where they do have mobiles but not computers, again, a lot of benefits coming there. So then they're highlighting our attention to Nexus. So what we'll do is just drop into Nexus and have a little look. So within Nexus, this is like their hub, their one-stop shop for everything energy based. So you've got the energy wallet here. So create your wallet, send, receive funds. You've got the ability to migrate your funds easily through Nexus as well. We'll jump into that in a second. Setting up a masternode to obviously earn those rewards can be done through here. Then we have staking, so stake your energy to accrue rewards as well. They've got a rewards calculator. Then they've got a treasury and budget, which is coming soon. So you can put forward proposals and then vote on those proposals to see if they're approved or not, and just be a part of the way forward. And then a EBI recovery area. So this is all about finding hackers and reporting them to the energy defense team. So in terms of migrating your coins to Gen 3, all you have to do pretty much is take your Gen 2 keys and sign them over to Generation 3. So this is really easy to do through Nexus. It takes you through step by step. So pretty simple to do. Anyone could do that. You just got to be able to read and understand what's going on. And so it's a very easy, intuitive process. Now, on top of this, when you have some cryptos, for example, do coin swaps, unlike what Energy is doing, there's often a period within which you have to have migrated your coins and swapped them over. But with Energy, the Gen 2 coins will still be live, just not really usable on the network. So for example, if I had Energy saved somewhere on a paper wallet, for example, and I missed all of this information, and a year down the line, I haven't lost those funds. I can still come in here, go onto Nexus, dump those coins, dump the keys in here, and then migrate those coins at a later date. So again, there's no penalty for actually not being up to date with everything on here. So I think that's a really great thing as well. There was a Q&A launched as well. So we're going to go through some of the main highlights that I've seen on here. So the first one, I've got my energy stored on the bot / the wallet on Discord. If I leave my coins there, will they automatically participate in the migration? Answer to that being yes. So energy stored on the Discord wallet will be migrated to Gen 3 and available for withdrawal after the maintenance period. So keep your eyes out for that. You still receive staking rewards during that period of time as well. Is there a new minimum to staking? And the answer is no. You can stake energy with just one coin. You will get a payout with just one coin. In terms of the masternodes, is it better to have one 10,000 coin masternode or 10 1,000 masternodes to maximize rewards? And they've put, for the benefit of the network security, it's better to have more masternodes, i.e. greater decentralization. For cheaper and more efficient use of a VPS, it's better to run a single masternode with a higher combined collateral, but it won't actually affect your rewards. You're still going to get the same proportional to the number of coins that you actually hold. When will the first dApps be launched? So They've already created My Energy Wallet and Nexus. Both of those are already there, and those are dApps. In the future, they will have some developments coming very soon. Shouldn't be long before those are up and running on Energy. Just to mention within that as well, DeFi is obviously a massive piece of Ethereum. It's the main driving force probably for the crypto market right now, and Energy will be participating in this. It's going to be getting involved with a lot of DeFi products. If you watch interviews with Ryan or with Tommy, you'll see that they are big on DeFi, and that is definitely going to be integrated with this Energy platform. So it's only a matter of time before we see some cool products launch on here. And I think this is a good period to be involved with Energy. I think we're going to see, once we have a few things set up, we're going to see a lot of demand for this coin, for this project, and them onboarding some really good developers as well, making it an exciting time. Why did they choose the Ethereum code base? Again, it's one of the most largest and respected communities of developers. The Ethereum code base has proven its security and resilience over time. So what they've been able to do is take a step back, analyze the market, see that Ethereum is the way to go, has the most developers on there already, and is trying to onboard a lot more. So it makes sense from a business standpoint to go with that, not fight against it, go with it, and then try and take some of the developers who would maybe have gone to Ethereum, but obviously having a huge treasury war chest, you can onboard the best developers and ensure that is a continuing thing. You can market the best products. So there's a whole feedback loop of positivity there within that. What advantages does Energy 3 have over leading smart contract protocols like Ethereum? So it says Ethereum is considered a previous generation. It only offers smart contracts. Energy 3 has the same smart contract capabilities, plus proof of stake, plus on-chain governance, plus the self-funding treasury, not to mention masternodes, their defense team, and support capabilities. So within that, again, they are mentioning the incubator program. So I really do like the incubator as an idea. So essentially what that's going to be doing is developing the young talent or the products on, for example, DeFi that haven't launched yet, with the treasury funds, being able to finance the growth of those and get them to market quicker, and also then promotional wise be able to market them with their funds and boost the popularity and the knowledge of these different dApps that are going to be built. So the incubator, if you want to think of it in a kind of real world term, imagine like the X factor for DeFi, for example. That's how I'm seeing this. And then finally, it says down here, primary advantages of Gen 3. So non-fork consensus upgrade. So this means that they can upgrade their protocol through their governance, which is now all baked into the code. And so that means they can upgrade the protocol without having to hard fork in the future, which just means accelerated development down the line. It just makes it a more agile blockchain. So I think this is a real key point here, which needs to be highlighted. If we jump into the roadmap then, so for 2020, so most of the things we've covered already on here. They've just signaled that the upgrade enables dApps to migrate to the Energy ecosystem. By doing so, they will benefit from the Energy defense, so cybersecurity, the incubator, as I just talked about, and other expanding services. So migrate to the Energy ecosystem. As I've been saying, taking good ideas from Ethereum and bringing them over to the Energy blockchain and getting a lot of things built on Energy. Also, think about it in this way. If you are a developer and you are trying to bring out a new product, are you going to go to the platform that offers you very little incentive in terms of monetary incentive to build it on theirs? Or do you come to the one where they're able to offer you, for example, a nice salary or some reward for a successful launch on their blockchain? And people are incentivized by money. So the treasury is going to be a key component of pushing this forward. And as a business and that kind of mindset, you can understand why Energy is set to succeed. Q3, Energy will be onboarding the most impactful blockchain projects and dApps into the Energy platform, also giving grants and providing support via the incubator. We determine the most powerful upcoming DApps in the space. So again, that kind of X factor of DeFi, as I've mentioned. And then in Q4, Energy X tentative timeframe to start the public test. Energy X being an energy exchange. So they want to create a feeless exchange, which they can do again from the treasury. Don't mean to harp on about it, but it is a key component of all this. 400,000 coins every single month going to the treasury. And that means feeless exchange, all those energy pairings with every other crypto that they have on there. And once you've got people onboarding from Fiat into your currency through your exchange and then participating in the network, it's just a full circle ecosystem that's then built. So a really exciting time ahead this year. We'll jump into Masternodes Online quickly so we can see that 1,000 coin collateral update on here. 1,000 coins, around $2,000 right now, or 0.32 Bitcoin. 52% of all coins locked in Masternodes, which is actually very, very high considering the number of coins that go to the treasury and go to that backbone. 39.84% ROI, so a really high ROI for a really good project. And to be honest with you, the market cap under 60 million today, which is quite low, and this is, I would consider, one of the coins to really look out for this year. And your Masternode is going to return you 0.12 BTC over the course of 1 year. And of course, remember that a Masternode lasts you for its lifetime. So years 2, 3, you're still going to be earning, and probably even more than this figure here, if Energy does go on the path I believe it could take. So obviously there's a lot of parallels with Ethereum. I've had comments from people saying one of the problems they have with Energy is it's got no total fixed supply. Well, neither does Ethereum. They're now going to be battling on a similar field of smart contracts, DeFi. Energy is clearly at a very infant stage of this, whereas Ethereum is leading the way. But if we just look at the market cap, 15.8 billion, and Energy's is 60 million. Roughly just 0.4% of Ethereum's market cap. And now they're starting to level up to Ethereum now. So I can see them really gaining hard on that percentage wise, going from 0.4% of ETH's market cap and really starting to eat in towards that. If we get to like 5-10% of Ethereum's market cap, we'll be looking pretty good, and these numbers are going to be double figures. Potentially years down the line we could look at triple figures for this as well. So that's just something to bear in mind with this. And just if you didn't know, Energy has a 1 million coins plugged into the block rewards. So 1 million coins are emitted every single month. So this circulating supply will go up by 12 million every single year. So that's something to bear in mind. I don't see this as a problem, especially when Ethereum also has a circulating supply of over 100 million right now and is infinite in its supply as well. For the Gen 3 like walkthroughs, so if you want to know how to set up your wallet, how to run a node on there, how to stake, they're already ahead of the game here. They've got tutorials on here. No need for people like me to do that. So go and check these out. They're very easy to follow. So these are great resources to use. And then finally, get yourself involved on their Discord. If you've not got any Energy coins, they have an Energy Rain channel where you can actually, if you're active and participating in the chat, you can get some free coins through there as well. So I think this year is going to be huge for the Energy project. There's a lot in the pipeline coming with Energy X, with DeFi and smart contracts now going to be integrated into Energy, and a lot of good things to come. So if you want to stay up to date with Energy and their developments, I will be bringing out videos as and when they occur. So get involved and get subscribed to my channel. Also check out this video here. I did it just a month ago, and since this video, Energy has more than doubled in price. And then finally, if you want to get involved with that Twitter giveaway, see the pinned comment down below and get yourself involved. That's all for today, folks. See you in the next one. Goodbye.